that strictly necessary? Apparently it is. So that's what we're doing. In terms of A Realm Reborn, we just went to... Oh, look at me. Turned out boots. We just went to all the remembered services, so learned some lore. Oh, this is the first time there's been no queue. Interesting. I was sitting on that bench, I swear. Alright, make sure YouTube is live. Cool. Oh, there's something I forgot to do. Hold on 1 second. I made a short last night I was proud of, and I'd like to put it up right now. So I'm going to do that. Because of the way Twitch works, as a smaller streamer, there really is no discovery on Twitch. Like, for people to actually want to watch you, they have to be nice and scroll all the way down to the no viewers streamers, and then, you know, click on one that has a couple viewers and give them a shot. Which I appreciate, but because there's no discovery, you really have to utilize other means to get people to, like, to give them the option of seeing you. And YouTube has a crazy good algorithm. So that's what I use. I know TikTok does as well, but I don't use TikTok, so I'd feel kind of weird using that. I don't like to do things or promote things that I don't use. Alright. That should be good there. Sorry for the delay, just putting this up. This really has utilized my talents of useless knowledge. It's funny because my girlfriend's quite annoyed. Anytime any phrase triggers something in my head from like a movie or whatever, I just look to her and say, "What's that from?" And she's not amused. It's been 4 years, so you know she doesn't have to pretend to like everything I do. All right, all that's live. We're good there. All right. All right, so yesterday we got to this point, and we need to pick where we're going. I'm going Storm Officer with this guy because I like Limsa Limensa. And they're operating out of there, so if I'm going to be there a lot doing quests for them, that'd be cool. How was the Admiral's speech? Ah, but you need not explain. That you stand before me now is answer enough. You have resolved to join the Maelstrom, have you not? Yep. Sorry, guys. That's the spirit, lad. With allies like you, how much stronger is our crew? This guy's got bars. Let us brave the seas together, friend. Now the choice is made, it's time to add your name to our rolls. Make your way to Maelstrom Commander back in Limsa. Oh, we get die. 'Tis on the upper decks, in case you have forgotten. I will send word to our personal officer to expect you. The duties of a Maelstrom soldier can be both arduous and challenging, but I promise you, you will not regret this choice. May your passage be swift and your bearing sure. Sweet. Alright, so... let's see if I can figure out how to use die. Just click on it and use it. Die. Whoops. That is very pink. It's not what I wanted at all. Rose pink dye. The only dye I have that's red? Yeah. Why would he give me pink dye? I want that color. Yeah, we're not doing that. Maybe they have dye at the place. That was early morning in Final Fantasy. There was no queue. This is the first time there hasn't been a queue because I'm going a little bit earlier than usual. She kind of looks like an Empire person. Power Ranger look. From what I've gathered of player activity, this is something you do. You dress up in your coolest thing and you hang out here. The real end game. Alright, I'm keeping an eye out for blue quests, but the leaves are everywhere. They're basically daily quests, I think. Similar enough to daily quests. Look at this bow. Bigger than every race in the game. Alright, I've gone with Southern for Limsa Leminson, so... Hail, adventurer, what business have you with blub? Okay, didn't get that. Do we want to be humble? Or do we want to be cocky? Let's be humble. And well met. Welcome to the Maelstrom. I need a name for the role, so wait a moment. You're him, aren't you? Jack Ibarra. Aye, you're just as our recruitment officer described. Glad to have you aboard, friend. Now, before I can accept your oath, you must be made aware of several... He doesn't have a cool coat. What is it, Private? This better be important. Sir, we've received a report from the lookout tower in Lanoska, sir. Imperial forces have fired upon a high-wind Skyways airship. Can't have that. The vessel is in a bad way, sir, and appears to be banking for an emergency landing in Cedarwood. Cedarwood? Damn it. We have no troops available in that area. How fortuitous for me. The bulk of our infantry is bogged down on the coast, skirmishing with the fishbacks. Ibarra, this is highly irregular, but I fear your first duty in service to the Maelstrom must needs be unofficial. I'm trying to join it officially. For a man in Lower Lanoska is correct. The airship will come down in territory crawling with Imperial scouts. If there are any survivors, we must reach them before the Garleans do. Make haste to Cedarwood, locate the airship, and if any of its occupants are alive, make sure they come they come to no further harm. We'll see about swearing you in upon your return. Sweet. I have stuff to do. Oh, let's knock this out. We're right here. So we can change our haircut if we want to. I like our haircut, though. Looking pretty good. They've been waiting here a long time. There is an ounce of compassion in you, friend, I beg of you. Retrieve from me the tools of my trade, for I am none other than Jandelaine, the Erg. Could this be? Yes. I can feel it. A light returns to my eyes. Power courses through my fingers. I live. I remember this music. I just realized the desktop audio was muted. Alright, we're back. Not muted. At least the mic wasn't muted. I wasn't talking to nobody. We're good there. As I live, the unspeakable embodiment of ugliness must die. Begone, foul demon. Just called her ugly. The sense of humor in this game is something else. That is an improvement. And so I ask, how do you feel, madame? Why, it's as if in but a single magnificent moment, to travel beyond the void and return to life as the embodiment of all that is beautiful in the world. Over the top is saying it lightly. Could it be? Yes, it must. How else do you explain such power? You're the one whose coming was foretold. Yes, you are the aesthetician. In the flesh, madame. I am Jandelaine, crafter of coiffures. I have no idea what that word is. I've read it, and I don't know how to pronounce it. So divine that Menfina herself both begrudge my clientele their beauty. Let us speak of you, madame. Where moments ago stood a fashion challenge frump, wow. Now there stands a beauty reborn. And the crowd goes wild. Hey, I look fine. And you are the one I must thank for reviving my soul, that I might once again bestow my gifts on the realm bereft of beauty, a kindness I tend to repay in full. Do you fear that your own hairstyle is becoming passé? Fear the specter of ugliness threatening to consume you? Fear not, friend, for it shall not survive my wrath. I mean, he's got a goal. Okay. As the madame before you, as this very realm we call home, from an abyss of unfathomable drabness, you shall rise anew. My clients have been known to make reservations moons, even years in advance, but you shall know no such troubles. No, for proving a staunch ally to good taste when all others turn a blind eye, I gladly place myself at your beck and call. Great. Yes, the next time you find yourself plagued by aesthetic ennui, you need only ring the crystal bell from the comfort of any inn room at which you have taken up lodgings. Sweet. Jandelaine shall hasten to the scene. Yes, in a flash, the dreary, uninspired life you have hitherto known shall end. You shall travel to the realm beyond, and return to us as a beauty reborn. He said the name. I give you this as a token of the trust between us. Treasure it, for it is the key to a world of aesthetic wonders ordinary men shall never know. You think of the only viewer? Quite possibly. Yeah, I have a few regulars that come by and we hang out, but it is earlier than I normally stream. I normally start at 10 a.m. Oh, Master Jandelaine, do come back. I've not made my next appointment. I do have female coworkers that go, in my opinion, way too often to the salon and spend a lot of money. But hey, they look good, so it's probably poking fun at them a little bit. What is this? Okay. So that I do in the in-room. Cedar wood. No, we're closer. Navigating these cities is still a little difficult. But I want to take a chocobo. Yes, I can port everywhere, but I think the chocobo is more... It's more fun because it keeps you in the world. It's an RPG, after all. You have to suspend disbelief all over the place that this is a real world, so teleporting everywhere, it's kind of like having a flying mount in WoW. You don't see the world as much as you could. Go in there. What is this? Red Rooster Stead. Okay, let's go there. I can jump off partway through. Optimistic Penguin, are you a Final Fantasy player? Because I'm playing this after playing all of the remasters. Well, not all of them, but I bought 1 through 6 and played all those, then played this, and I've already seen some references, which is pretty cool. That was kind of the idea, playing all the OGs and seeing where they come up. I know that... What was it? Endwalker apparently has a lot of stuff from Final Fantasy IV. So that'll be cool. That was my favorite Final Fantasy before. Oh, we came from that way. Much closer. That was my favorite Final Fantasy previously. I'd only played 3 of the first 6 before. So it's cool that it's a whole expansion based on those characters. You got Cecil, Kain. Where 4 didn't hold up for me was the mechanics, because every game around it was just so much better in terms of mechanics. 4, they definitely leaned on story. Like, the story was great. That's the first one where they're like, alright, we want to turn this medium into a storytelling machine, and they did. But they really just didn't bother giving them any cool mechanics in that game. Airship. Because 2 and 3 had excellent mechanics. What's going on? I still love the story in 4, though. It has my favorite, like, sacrifice scene of the first 6. Palam and Param turning themselves to stone is one of the coolest moments in any Final Fantasy. Alright, we are totally visible. We're not hiding at all. Friggin' Dodo. We are plainly visible. Adventure? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. Hold on 1 second. I have Amazon calling me. Hello? Oh, sorry. 1337. Correct. Thank you. Sorry about that. I thought Amazon drivers could get through gates, like coded gates. Apparently not. An adventure? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's find some cover first. I was gonna say, we are standing right in the open. I've liked the Realm Reborn so far. Morning, Guardy. Welcome to the chat. Maelstrom Command sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. He's got a point. Yep, that was a crash. Alright, we should be back. Let me double check OBS. Okay. Yeah, the last few days, Google Fiber has not been normal Google Fiber. I've had zero problems with it. It's incredible speed. Well, zero problems until this week, but for some reason this week it's been like hiccuping. But anyway, Guardy, I played this game like 3 years ago, whenever Shadowbringers came out, up until level 49. So I completed the original Realm Reborn story, and then I stopped. Because I was playing with friends, and that's when they all stopped. I think a WoW thing came out. So I played a Realm Reborn. I've not touched Heaven's Ward. Yeah, I'm excited about it, because I was telling Penguin here, I just played Google Fiber. It's because they're very limited and they're not everywhere, but it's insane speeds. It's like gig up, gig down, and not that expensive at all. Alright, we did this already. But yeah, as I was saying, I played the 1 through 6 remasters on stream, so all the pixel remasters of the OG games, and then played this. So it's cool because I'm starting to see here and there nods to those games. I'm hoping some characters pop up. Maelstrom Command sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't have a uniform? We did that already. Yeah, if Google Fiber comes to your area, definitely do it. It's the only problem, but the speeds are crazy. Be at ease, sir. We have the Maelstrom. You're a Garland Ironworks engineer, yes? One of our lookouts reported the attack on your craft. We're here to rescue you. You must be a Bara. Good work in reaching our friend here before the Imperials. Cool. That's what I heard. I heard specifically Shadowbringers is like... No, Endwalker is a lot of Final Fantasy IV, which I'm excited about because that was my favorite one as a kid. Because as a kid, you just remember the story. You don't really remember the mechanics. And 4 is kind of weak mechanics-wise, but the story is still great. I've never seen a craft of this design. It must be Garland's work. There's no end to the man's treachery. The secrets of Magitech belong in Imperial hands. They are not to be squandered on Eorzean savages. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. Oh, this poor guy. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. A scouting party from Castrum Occidents, I'd say. Seems they want your ship, engineer. Onionhead. Onion Knights. They were in 3. Yeah, because that's the base job before you get the other ones. Oh, Wedge. So this is Biggs? Biggs and Wedge? They were in 6. And obviously Star Wars. Wedge! Bronco. And I like the combination of Lalafell and Rogadin as the dynamic duo. A tiny Bronco, is it? Isn't that the new design people have been whispering about? It's the first airship we built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Alright, pay attention. We're going to hit these Imperials hard and fast. If they want a souvenir from Eorzea, they can have a knife in the gut. But they're not getting the ship. Oh, don't forget to save the Lalafell. I think, if I remember correctly, 6 was the first time. I know they're in 7. I remember them vaguely in 7. Well, this is frustrating. I apologize for the bad viewing experience, but for some reason Google this week decided to not be normal. Yeah, I just put it on the starting soon screen while I'm trying to log in. Yeah, I just put it on the starting soon screen while I'm trying to log in here. You know, I didn't think of that. I've never search bar recently started. I didn't know that was a thing. That's kind of cool. Because, you know, as a thing, that's kind of cool. Because, you know, as a tiny streamer, and find new people that way. Alright, we're back. This might be karma. Because when me and my friends play games, like we played Baldur's Gate, because we never download it in like 10 seconds. And they have to wait a lot longer. Alright, we're back. We gotta start this whole thing all over. We're gonna breeze through the part we did already. I hope I didn't jinx it. Alright, last time it was doing this annoying thing. It was all in bunches and then it was fine. Alright, I think we can safely skip this, because I think when we got to the end, it was at the end of the conversation and we were about to fight. So, we're just gonna go fight. Let's take care of the guys in the back. I do like with bars that you don't have to stay still and shoot. So I can like ADD move side to side if I want to. My main's gonna be a warrior. But I figure with warrior, I can, if I ever need to catch up in experience, I can just queue in the duty finder and get a ton of experience really easily, because tank queues. Let's dot everybody up. Take care of the ads first. Every MMO, the tank always has good queues. Isn't being boring to heal a good thing? Because that means they're self-sufficient. I don't know about healing, because healing's the one thing I don't do in MMOs because it's too stressful for me. I don't think tanking's stressful at all, because tanking I feel like I have control. Like, I'm controlling the pace, I'm controlling the pulls, so I don't get too stressed out. Whereas healing is stressful as hell, because you have to... Wedge! You shouldn't have stayed with the ship. Too damn close. How'd she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we could ring enough thrust in the main propeller to get us airborne. Cool. A few minor modifications, we should be able to fly to the tiny Bronco home. We'll stand watch until the ship is ready to take off. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts eventually, but I doubt they'll get here for a good while yet. Hey, Bara, you're free to return to Maelstrom Command and complete your introduction. Ordinarily, I'd ask you to stay, but I think we all feel better knowing an adventure of your ability was safely sworn in and ready for the next mission. Smart. Rest assured, I'm not even part of the organization yet and doing jobs. I'll inform the command of the part you played today. Just want to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Ha! Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Maelstrom lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. I'm very grateful. What, did the stream go down again? Come on, Fiber. Don't do this to me. Oh, it looks fine. Alright, well, I hope the stream's still going. Alright, we're going back to Maelstrom Command. Actually, let's take a chocobo. Yeah, sorry about that. Again, Google Fiber is usually great. It's fiber optic. There's normally no downtime. I know what's going on this week. Yeah, I was very money conscious starting out because I didn't have a lot. But then a viewer came and just handed me 500,000 gil. So I don't have to worry about money right now. I'm not going to complain. Because from what I gather, money isn't a huge deal in this game really, unless you like want to buy a house. as I did a lot of the like hardcore mythic stuff in a while, and to do that, you need to farm your ass off. You need to spend millions of gold on things. Whereas here, from what I've read, to do like, even the hardest dungeon, like the hardest raids, you can do it in crafted gear. Like it's scaled so you can just craft your gear and then go, and it's not that expensive, which I think is really cool. Because that's just an artificial time sink that Blizzard throws in there to make you play longer. Whereas here, it's like, alright, just make your gear and go do it. Whereas, I think the time sinks here would be farming gold for houses, or getting cool transmogs, or glamours, sorry, in this game. Again, that's what I've gathered from just reading Reddit and stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Sweet. Okay, so you can get pre-raid bis, or just use the crafting gear, be a little bit less powerful. I'm just gonna change something. As much as I love the Chocobo music, I like the area music more, so we're gonna turn that off. Okay, so you can make up for that item level difference a little bit with materia. Sweet. I'm dying that already. Yeah! Fit right in now. Kinda look like Santa Claus. The advantage of best gear, we upgraded the same level. Okay. Oh, so you can do an alternate advancement, basically. I remember tombstones. Because when I'd finished a Realm Reborn story, they had like the upgraded version of Ifrit and all the primals and stuff you could do, and they gave tombstones. So, I do remember that. And from what you're saying, that continues all the way to max level. Let us start afresh, shall we? I forget what accent I went for him. You're welcome here, Jack Daybara. I think I was going with Southern for the pirates. That's such a well-respected adventurer who chooses to join our ranks is most heartening. Before you swear your allegiance to us, however, it is only right that I tell you exactly what it is you will be joining. Uncap tombstone and cap tombstone. Okay. Slowly absorbing all this information. A grand company is more than simply a collection of soldiers. It's an all-encompassing organization which draws upon the resources of an entire city-state to form a united military force capable of standing against a nation's deadliest enemies. Oh, you've been playing Black Mage Mint Jams. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I didn't go with Black Mage. Main reason is I know the mechanics get kind of crazy, and Black Mage seems much harder because you have to find places to stand still to do a lot of damage. And as a bard, I can just run around and learn stuff, so. But, good choice in Black Mage. Apparently they're one of the best damage dealers. They're just harder to play. We are the Maelstrom in charge of meeting the threats posed by primals in the Garlean Empire and solving the many problems caused by the calamity. Every man and woman who serves under our colors has a role to play in keeping the great warship that is Limsa Laminsa afloat. And on whatever heading Chief Admiral Merlewib Bluffiswin, I think. She's fit to set. Well, there's no new raids being added. The whole cab is removed. Okay, so you can get all your cool stuff. As part of this grand vessel's crew, you'll be expecting to take your turn at the oars, for the winds do not look favorable, lad, and the strength of arm may be all that sees us safe to port. If I've lost you with talk of ship and oar, let me put it another way. A Maelstrom soldier labors until his last breath, fights till his last drop of blood. We give our service to this nation, and no less is expected of you. Sounds good. I do like my new red coat. Black Mage has been dummified. What are the difficulties? Oh. Yeah, it seems like they've done that with a lot of classes, because last time I played Warrior, again, I've only noticed a small thing, Overpower used to be a cone in front of you, and now it's just AoE. Which kind of sucks, because I liked the cone, because it felt good to line up everything and hit this cone and hit all the mobs, but now you just kind of hit it, and it hits everything around you. So, kind of unfortunate. I'm assuming they did it just to make people want to play tanks more. If they can make tanks a bit easier, maybe more people will play them. Because tanks and healers are usually, you know, every MMO, they're the ones in demand, while there's a lot of DPS. So, maybe? Ibar, it's customary for new recruits to swear an oath of their own choosing upon entering the Maelstrom's ranks. Is there aught you'd like to say? I'll follow the Admiral, sure. For 2 good reasons. As would we all. A capable crew is one thing, but unswerving loyalty is a trait that cannot be trained or bought. Well said, lad. That's right. Jack Barra, I hereby assign you the rank of Storm Private 3rd Class. You are now an official soldier of the Maelstrom. Welcome aboard, Private. May you serve Limps Lemons well till sea swallows all. Sweet. Yeah, I kind of went with Warrior 2 because my character, you see my last name, it's sort of based on a Wheel of Time character, Perrin Ibarra, and he uses a big axe, and he's also an archer. So, I'm a bard, I'm a warrior. Can you hear me, Jack? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Maelstrom contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Ibarra. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a man of the storm, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. No rest for the wicked, eh? Before you make yourself scarce, I recommend having a word with Commander Riki. Might be worth your while. I want one of those cool hats. Yeah, I've had a couple of people make fun of that line. I'm assuming she says that a lot. Pray return. You may now accept the quest of my little chocobo. Yeah! I need a chocobo. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Definitely need a chocobo. Sweet. Okay, I assume that means daily quest gear we can all get from here. Yes. Well, if it isn't Private Ibarra, I must say the tales of your deeds have been an inspiration for the troops. Our duties take us far and wide, and I'll wager you've slogged across quite a few moms of countryside on naught but your own 2 feet. Such a sterling soldier of the Maelstrom deserves his own steed. Let us see about having one issued for you. All you need to do is to obtain a Storm Chocobo's issuance issuance by exchanging company seals with the quartermaster. Once you have this deed, I present it to Fragheim, and she will see you. This word, their names are insane. I think they made it their goal to not repeat any name ever, so they have some odd names. And she will see you saddle up on one of her trusty birds. Okay, so quartermaster. Resolutions to a grand company, opportunity, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't have any seals yet. So I have to do these to get a chocobo. So we need seals from doing the quests. I don't have any quests yet. Oh, main quest. Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll get it when we get it. They did give us these, too. Tickets to teleport directly to the Scions. Oh, you can do it with inventory? I'm trying my best to manage my inventory for once, because in every game, I'm horrible with it, and it fills up with junk. So, for right now, I think as a method of making me do it better, I'm going to try and stick with just one. And make sure I sell stuff and get rid of stuff I don't need. What's up, guys? Welcome back, Jack. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Oh, there we go. You're right. Welcome back, Jack. It seems you wasted no time in putting your skills to work. That's right. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with a tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Jack. Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Okay. Tataru, please show them in. I am obscenely large. This way, sirs. Andrew, I said the exact same thing when I did it. Like, I feel like Santa Claus. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives, but I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will ya? Which, at your service. I don't think they're supposed to be British. He said gods. I mean, Southern. So I'm going to go with more British. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Make new items go to inventory rather than armory chest. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know where to do that, but I'll figure that out. I do remember last time playing that armory got completely filled up, and it was a really pain in the ass to determine what to keep and what not to keep. Magitech-driven contraptions, such as airships, grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as keepers of that authority. Technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. I do look like Santa Claus. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. I don't get the Y'shtola love. Maybe I'll see it later, but Minfilia is my girl so far. I think a lot of it is to do with her posture, because I'm a trainer, so posture really annoys me. Y'shtola has like the posture of someone who's on her phone all day. Like her head is forward, she has like hunched shoulders. Look at this posture. She is straight up and down. That's a confident person right there.
Now, having set aside the formalities...
She does have a very boring voice actor. At least in A Realm Reborn. Very vanilla.
We have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
I do love when there's actually voice acting. There's very little.
They arrived but recently.
Urianger's good. Yeah, I have heard they changed a lot of the voice actors and it got a lot better.
Of the twin adder.
But in defense of them, they made this game
Alphinaud,
so quickly.
Ida, a synopsis, if you would.
With probably the president of the company breathing down their neck, like, hey, we gave you all this money,
Our
finish the damn
task was
game.
to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
This guy's got character.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones.
She's
that
not bad
worship
either.
The primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Okay.
Which leaves Gridania with the added
And the story
worry of
hasn't been
not
bad so
knowing
far.
what they
It's a
should
lot
be
of world
worrying
building.
about.
So we got the beast tribes. In Elda, we have...
Hardly alone. What we can
In Elda, we have the refugee crisis. We have a rogue pirate faction in Limsa causing problems. Gridania has the beast tribes and something going on with the Sylphs.
Is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Blonde Lalafell has your third grade
In short,
photo hair.
It is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic
Well,
a manner as possible.
they do look like 8-year-olds.
Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
I don't get
Winning the
Lalafells.
Sylphs'
They
favor
could have
may
just
well
been
bring us a
dwarves.
step closer
There are
to
dwarves in
mitigating
Final
the threat
Fantasy.
of the primals.
They're in 4.
Will you
They're in
help
3.
us? I am grateful.
Why not just make them dwarves?
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
But even in 11, they could have just been dwarves. It's canon in Final Fantasy. I just played 1 through 6. They're in the games. My personal preference. Alright, where are we going? Adder's Nest. Okay, we gotta go here first, because I want a chocobo. Why is that still red out? Oh, I gotta go... Okay, I know why. I'm dumb. I gotta go to the storm place, get the ticket, then go. You traded with me. I appreciate that. Gotta put that on. Armory chest. Of course there's a Santa hat. Yep. That fits. I look fantastic. Ho, ho, ho. I have unlocked Glamours, and it looked incredibly confusing, and I didn't want to deal with it yet, so I didn't. Again, coming from WoW... Was that you who gave me the hat, by the way? If so, thank you. It's just... Why didn't they just copy WoW? Yeah, thanks for the hat. In WoW, you just get the item, And then you have the transmog. And then you can just put it on at the transmog spot. That's it. Here, it's like you gotta take the item, cast a thing on it, you only have a limited amount, and you gotta physically do it, and you're in. It's just... why make it that hard? Because I know this game's all about faction. You want to make it easy for people. Want a bird, should you say? Then you'll need your Storm Chocobo insurance. I have that. Yes, everything appears to be in order. There's a ridiculous hat. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. Yeah, one thing they don't care about in Final Fantasy is sight. Like, so many of their helms, just, you can't see a thing. They look cool, though. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. Queh! Yeah, trying hard not to be WoW. You can take the good things from WoW. Actually, I watched the whole documentary, and Yoshida specifically wanted the designers to play WoW after the first one is screwed up so bad. So they spent a long time playing it to remake A Realm Reborn. To be like, hey, we don't have to be stupid and just try to make everything from scratch. Like, there are good things we can glean from other games. So you think they would have taken that too, but I don't know why. I already know who this is going to be, because this is Perrin's mount for most of Wheel of Time. Stepper. Sweet. Now. I need more action bars. On the HUD. Oh, hotbar settings, that makes sense. Okay. There are ones on the side. Okay, I can use that and move it over. Perfect. I don't need this one yet. When I need it, I will use it. You go way over here. Probably mount. I'm confused. Did I get the Chocobo or not? Can't use the mount guide. Oh. I'm smart. In my defense, the girlfriend got green tea without caffeine, so I'm not waking up as quickly. I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own Chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned into crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo rider's license, as is required by law. You need a license to ride one of these. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Sweet. Chocobos on the question, there's no time limit. Remember, however, there's... Okay. Easy enough. Ooh. Barding's really cool. Okay, that doesn't need to be there. So now, mount guide. Bam, bam. Perfect. You can also color it. Oh, nice. Okay. I think I have my return set here. I'll worry about gear sets later. I'm trying to slowly drip feed functionality because I want to learn it all, not be overwhelmed. Coming to a new MMO is very tricky because there's a lot of stuff to learn. WoW is like second nature at this point. Alright. Hello. We know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the science once more for you to... Ah, beg pardons. It is a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Golden experience. Yeah, I've just been swapping then hitting optimal gear. It's been working. Hail adventure, I bid you welcome to the Adder's Nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with a twin adder? Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Aiden Papalima, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you question the name of the scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A bird told us that the twin adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the sylphs. That curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the 12's wood home. Gridanians are Irish, by the way. Made sense. The sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. Twin Adder is of the same mind. It is precisely for this reason that we sylphs' relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Alright, this is going way too fast. Sure, there'll be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the sylphic tribes. There's a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu, or leave the sylphs to their own ways? That is the question. Yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen to one's own amongst the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the sylphs themselves, and seeking a partial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you scions come in. Sweet. The sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered and have many productive dialogue with their people. I would hear their candid thoughts and their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the sylphs' favour. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the sylphs. That should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver, indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalima. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Good lighting, by the way, in here. Alright. And that was down here? No, it's an airship. We're going up there. Yeah, I don't think I have the Lancers Guild yet anyway for the Ethernet, so I can get that when I'm up here. Snag that right now. Attain. Ah, the ferry dock at the base of this hill would carry you across the lake to the East Shroud. Thank you. Once you're ashore, head due east, you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. Sweet. forget what he said. I happen to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. Oh, thank you for the follow, Gardy. Appreciate it. Alright, hey, we can ride now. Yeah, by far the best area music so far has been Gridania. Or the Shrouds. That piano's lovely. This is why I turn the Chocobo music off. So you want to feel the zone you're in. Yeah, this piano line. Dun, 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 dun. I'll turn it on eventually just to hear it, but I love this music, so while we're here. You have the music off? Come on. It's so good. Indeed. I'm Emmeline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they're a wary lot. Particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more? You do well to speak to the master of this hut, Rolf. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. Oh, mount music, okay. Thought you meant the game music. Come on. I know there's a reason this game music is lauded so dearly. I don't want to hear all of it. You come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? Well, I'll tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're... Beg pardon, friend. Memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much more in my adventuring days. That's all a clutter in my noggin now. I've shared my stories with those around the hut before. You might have more luck with them. Sylphs, yes. Father told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best to not underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Okay, good to know. The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, so Rolf once told me. Cool. Photosynthesis. The sylphs. Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing morbid faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbour no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. So they have a different sense of humor. Oh, I meant to make a free company. I'm curious how hard that is. What are fellowships? I gotta look that up. How to make a free company. 15k and 3 players. Okay, so that's similar to WoW, where you need some gold for the charter and then get people to sign. I can get 3 random players. Of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, it's brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. This guy is interesting. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting when they're kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. Sweet. Oh, well, I haven't had them introduced in the story yet, so I assume I'm not there yet. Well, still there, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along what was it again? My wife Rose and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rose at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. So we get to see the wife of this interesting fellow. Oop. Back on the chocobo. Let's lock that. Yeah, I'm gonna make a Two Rivers guild. Okay, now put an FC for 24. Okay, that's doable, obviously. I'm not planning on, making a raiding guild or anything, but just gonna do the Two Rivers, and people that know the reference might want to join for fun. It'd also make people stop spamming inviting me. Rosa. Hello, Rosa. A peace offering for the sylphs? Or it's anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey. But I fear that wouldn't get you past the front doorstep, dear. No. Your tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with the milk root? That's what we call the root of that most fiendish seedkin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions of the inviter. You're not catching me dead trying this stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example? You might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. We're disturbing grass with an amber liquid. Oh, by the way, what is my other character? Other class. Yeah, I also had a viewer give me some tank gear. So, yeah, he crafted all this stuff. Handed it to me. And he put a bunch of materia in it too, which I sort of know what those do. But since it's also 27, I'm just going to go back to that. And put my Santa head on. I don't care that it's worse. It looks cool. Yeah, I'll do gear sets eventually. Probably, like, when I stop streaming before I log off, I'll start messing around with it, because it's not very fun to watch, I don't think. Ooh, hunting log. Sorry, little guys. The game told me I have to kill you. Done? Yeah, hunting log complete. Curious tussock. Oh, boss texting me. Okay. Let's kill you first. Find you, we dot you, we pop our cooldown, and done. That's what we call overkill. Okay, boss, what do you need? Luckily, I like all my bosses. It's the reason why I stay in the fitness industry for so long. Everyone's pretty cool. A lot of bros. Well, this is a female bro, but she still counts as a bro. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Yes, and she was enchanting. You married up, Ralph. You're kind of weird. Milkroot bud, of course. Those sylphs quaff that stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's about the same as well. Any road, a gift to Milkroot would have the sylphs calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. Okay. Taking the liberty of wrapping your Milkroot well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from the god's awful stench. These sylphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in a chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even ravels the breath of the morbol. I put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've much more important matters to attend to, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know that they're kind at heart. They'll not shun one whose intentions are true. Maybe your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it, if you regale me with your adventuring tales. Alright. Rope's cool. And before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Eminence said they would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Alright, what did she say? Okay. It's good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Camuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has a close ear of the tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root that the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater for you to deliver. A missive from the elder Seatseer herself. To summarize the contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Exile has taken a toll on our resources, and we can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you in return with good tidings. Okay. Alright, so we're going over there. That's where the sylphs are. But I need to be right back, because I need to use the restroom. That looks freaky. And grab some more tea. So, I'll stay right here with the cool music playing. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, back. Oh, nice pre-order earring. Yep. I pre-ordered Shadowbringers. So, it really is kind of obscene, the amount of experience you get, because you got that, plus this. I didn't pre-order Dawn Trail. Yeah, my intro when I load up the game is Shadowbringers. I'm 100% sure I didn't buy Dawn Trail. Unless they just give this to you. Because yeah, when I load up the game, it's Shadowbringers. Well, I did not spend money on Dawn Trail that I know about. Nah, not doing that. So when I load up the game, it shows you the intro of like the expansion you're on, and for me, it's Shadowbringers. Again, maybe they decided, hey, we want more people to level, so we'll just give it to everybody.
Walking One is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust Strange Walking One. Strange Dancing Ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking One should go home and leave this one be.
Okay, let's dance. I need another dance. This bass dance is not great.
This one will welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Okay. Walking One would bring a gift to this one. Walking One is most kind.
See, that dance is much better than mine. What is that, Mikote?
Walking One brings Milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy.
I know you can find other dances, so I need to find a decent one. I need a good jig.
This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people.
Aye. We come to pay respects to your elder and learn from him more of your Lord Ramu.
Who are these ones? These ones come from Gridania. Walking One became a Dancing One and brought Milkroot, but Walking One tricked this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home.
Oh, so these two screwed it up.
Go home, you say? But the Sylphs of Little Solace have always welcomed Gridania envoys with open wings.
This letter carried by Jock here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Seer herself. Still you would refuse us? Their house, their rules.
This one's reasons are of no business to Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking Ones waste everyone's time.
Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Jack's jig insufficiently jiggy? It wasn't great.
I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me these recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust.
What do we got? That's useless. These are all kind of useless. Sure. Yep, Jack's jig. Should copyright it.
Say, Jack, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing! We went through all that trouble to learn the Sylph's traditional greeting, but you greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I'd be beside myself with delight to see an adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me, of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow. There go those bloody leg cramps of mine acting up again. Sure.
This is definitely not the dance of their culture. Hardly a dance.
Ooh, Walker one knows Jolly Dance. Jolly Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let these two be friends.
Okay.
Walking one be a friend of these ones. This one is overjoyed. But this one keeps the ways of weaving a secret. Even if Walking one learned the secret, Walking one cannot weave in the same way.
I don't know what you're talking about. Dyslexia. Okay, I gotta dance.
Walking one is a friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder, one of Forest City, knows how to dance into these ones' hearts.
Cool, we did it. We ingratiated ourselves culturally to the sylphs with our very poor dance.
Jack, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is that your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Little Solace. The better news? Why, I've thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to the next adventure. Jack, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folks, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. The sylphs who make their home in the Little Solace do so having been driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of troubles. Seek out troubled sylphs and see what might be done to ease their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the sylphs are not known to share the worries of outsiders. You'd be better off inquiring with Hearer Ameda of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most like to be privy to the sylphs' troubles.
Okay. Doing lots of talking, lots of dancing. Ameda. She's Gridanian, so she's Irish.
Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer with a truly gentle heart. The sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace wants for amenities, not least a stout set of defences. Consequently, beasts from moms outside are free to wander in and terrorise the hapless residents. The Zizgorlans, I hate the Zizgorlans, and null gnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie brushes as well. They play an important role in sylphiculture. I do not claim to know the details. What with such feral beasts prowling in the forest, they're not easily come by. When you are done with the deed, seek out Kumuxio. He is slow to warm to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own experience speaks to this.
Okay. Going this way. Not the Zizgorlan. That's definitely a sound file from other video games and movies. That, like, dinosaur death sound. Heard that a few times, and it's definitely from some sound collection that they used. Pump it. Popping all our CDs. Done. No more Ziz Gorlins or Nolnats.
Dancing one is still here? Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned.
But I got drugs for you.
Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind, too kind. Many walking ones come to these ones' abodes, but few are friendly like Dancing one. Perhaps this one was wrong not to trust Dancing one after all.
That's right. Dancing one's great.
This one asks Dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful, always careful. But Dancing one is not like walking ones. This one can trust Dancing one. This one would ask Dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire grows, many living beings become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home is in danger. Danger! This one begs Dancing one to help this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in hut house and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, Dancing one. This one depends on kindness of Dancing one.
These pronouns.
Strange steel walking ones. Yes, this one I've seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure? This one likes treasure. Okay. Shush, shush, this one says, steel walking ones are scary like touch ones. This one hates scary. And scary ones have scary friends. They're both back there?
Oh, yeah, they are. Mini-map helps. Oh, I've seen this person before. Aurora Balialis. I recognize that name. Leveling at the same speed as me. Ooh, hunting log. I don't know if I should bother with a hunting log, because I don't really need the experience, but it is dopamine. So I imagine it's useful for leveling another job. Oh well. We're committed. Well, they're done. Completionist side happy.
Men clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Okay. But, here's some types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. Couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Investigation concluded. Whoa! Sweet mount. Is that a chocobo? Yeah, it's a white chocobo. That's cool. Gotta wave to them. Seen them too many times. This one is happy to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? Stuff and things. This one sees steel walking ones come to the Empire, carry boxes, and go walking deep through the trees. And this one thought... Steel walking ones... Yeah. These guys' diction. Are up to nasty, no good things. This one knows far as well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one would borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark. Right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes? Sure. Alright, man. T-Guardy, thanks for the follow, by the way. Thanks for chatting. I am learning slowly through people helping me out in Twitch chat. So there's a lot to figure out. Oh. What did I just hit? Oh no. I have a messed up keyboard input. Okay. It's making me go straight back for some reason. Not the Zizgorlin. That 100% sounds like a Dr. Seuss monster. Dancing One is back. This one breathed a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something. Dancing One found paper inside a box. This is a message from the Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names are food and rocks. Food and rocks were inside boxes. This one knows. This one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know how to find them? Is there sneaky one hiding behind one's wings? Snooping one selling secrets to steel walking ones? This one fears for this one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One was promised to always be friends to these ones. Cool. Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of those ones named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in the belly of Beastly One. Okay. So I actually need to log out as well. There's a reason why I started early today, because work called and have to be there earlier. So I'm going to log out for now. A lot of new stuff going on at work, so things are kind of all over the place.
But I like retiring in rooms. Because it's really cool. They actually play a cutscene. When you log in and out, and you're in, you do it through a bed. When you log in, you climb out of the bed. It's pretty cool. Really signifies getting into the game and getting out of the game. I feel the same way, bro. Alright. We're done for the day. I think I might have time this evening because work stuff got moved up, so I might have time later to continue because, again, this is obviously a very long game. And I'd like to get more time into it. Having a good time so far. So, thank you everyone for watching. Again, I might be on later tonight, but if not, I'm starting a little bit earlier in the morning these days, so 9 a.m. Central Time. Continue the story. So, thank you for watching and have a good day.